Hey, how's it going, guys? Here I have an Avocet ABS, which is a 5-pin dimple lock in which pins 1, 2, 3, and 5 are of pin-and-pin design, and pin 4 is actually a steel sort of a key pin that's being sprung up towards from the key pin position up towards those driver pins, which enacts this magnetic element in the key. So there's a strong small neodymium magnet that pulls that key pin, that inner pin if you will, downwards into the plug away from that driver pin, which is also up in the Bible. So in order to pick this, I'm first going to begin by inserting the small magnet into that fourth key pin position. And it should, if all goes according to plan, just snap right into place, which it seems that it has. So now that I've dealt with that fourth pin, I'm now just going to go ahead and pick this just like I would any normal 4-pin pin-and-pin dimple lock. So I'm going to begin with the flat flag, just work my way from the front to the back, see what we can do. Okay, so that was pin 1. Not really feeling anything on 2. Not really much on 3. Let's go and go back to 1 real quick before I get to 5. Nothing really on 2. Okay, so I'm getting a little counter rotation of 5. We got it set. Work our way back out, back on 1, nothing on 1, nothing on 2, little turn on 1. Now it looks like we're probably just caught up on a middle pin somewhere, inner pin. So I'm checking 1, 2, and 3. Let's check 5 back there, and it was number 5. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and take this apart and take a look at what's inside. Okay, so I've already started to pre-disassemble this one. So I've taken off that back C-clip there just to make it a little bit easier on me to disassemble all of this. So I'm first going to start by taking a shim. Just want to make sure that nothing falls out that's not intended to do so. Okay, now the key pins are going to come up towards me. Okay. So let's take a look at what's inside. Now, the reason I wanted to put my finger on there was because that key pin, that inner pin, as you can see, it does have some spring tension. Now right now that magnet is still in there, so it's keeping it in. So let me see if I can actually just pull that out. There's that single inner pin right there. Okay, let's see if we can pull out those other ones now. I'll go ahead and pull all these out once I get them all out of the core here. Okay, let's see if we can get our magnet out of there. Yeah, we'll just go and leave it in there for now. So it looks like we got all standard inner and outer pins on the bottom. And up top, we get a little bit more light here. Let's see what we got up top. Get that shim out. So these inner and outer pins up top actually have different springs. Let me see if I can pull this one out and give you a look. So that outer pin sort of has like a single serration on it. And the inner pin is just a standard inner pin. That's pin number 2. Pin number 3. Now, pin number 4 is going to be a little bit different, of course, because it wasn't necessarily an inner pin up top pushing down on an inner pin on the bottom. Instead, what we have is just sort of a standard pin with a sort of a hollowed out inside. And then pin number 5 is going to be the exact same as the other first 3. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at all those up close. So what we have here for our key pins, they're all just going to be standard pin and pin, number 1, 2, 3, and 5. Number 4, we have just that one inner pin, which sits inside there, and I don't know if you can see, there's still that spring in there, and that's what keeps it popping out into the Bible when the key is not inserted. And then the outer driver pins for numbers 1, 2, 3, and 5 are all have a single serration, and the inner pins 1, 2, 3, 5 are all standard, with that one weird solid standard driver pin up top, which pushes up against that one. Alright, so that's what I got for you today. Thanks again for watching. Catch you guys later. See ya.